favorite plants of May. Let's go! Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, my name is Rose, my pronouns are she, her, and this is our monthly video of my favorite plants of the month of May. And as you can see, we are starting in the greenhouse because I'm kind of cheating with this first pick because I'm picking my caladiums. All the different ones. They are finally growing and opening leaves. Wait, let me show you them a little bit better. So this is Caladium Kathleen. I planted the bulb at the end of March. And I don't know if you can see this on camera, but this pink part is very see-through, which I think is so cool looking. It is working on its second leaf over here. Then we have this tiny baby, which is a Miss Muffet. Also working on a second leaf over here. That's a different bulb growth. It is so pretty. I didn't know if I wanted this one. Now that I have it, it is stunning. But my favorite is still the same. It's the Caladium Autumn Beauty, which I know for many people doesn't look like this. Apparently that's because I grow it in so much light that it gets super, super red. Look at this. It's so cool, and there's more points and more leaves. I got double of these because they are so, I think I got 3 bulbs. They are so beautiful. And these ones I planted the 14th of April. So that's about 5-6 weeks ago that I planted it, and already it's growing such beautiful leaves. If you are interested in trying caladiums yourself, you can buy bulbs from Farmer Gracie. My code ROSE will give you a discount on your order. I will link my link below as well. Or if you really want to try the Autumn Beauty, which Farmer Gracie didn't have this year, I got this from Vrekensade. I don't have a discount code for that, but I'll link them below as well. Okay, let's head inside for the rest. The next few plants I'm showing you from our beautiful bathroom, although not all of them live here, but this one definitely does. I hope it comes across. This is a begonia. I don't know the exact name. It is super dark and it has a purplish pink sheen. You can see that a little bit better from the back of the leaves. It's also nice and hairy. If you look here at the new leaf, very adorable. Maybe on this older leaf you can see the dots a little bit better. It has a ton of silvery dots, but they're becoming less visible with the newer leaves. I don't know if that's a smaller plant thing. See how many there are here compared to this. There's almost no spots. I had not noticed that until now. Although I love it. Look how big the leaves are as well compared to my head. The color, it just lives here in the bathroom and it is stunning. A few plants I brought over here to film, they live in different places. So first off, this is my new Hoya Argentea princess cutting that I heard are a little bit tricky to root. I have it in black stuff. What do we call this again? Fluval. My friend sent me a little bit. I think I see a root though. Wait, can I show you this? At the top there, do you see that? Little fuzzy root. That's exciting. Okay, that's great news. This lives in my big terrarium at the moment for the high humidity and good airflow. And I have an unboxing video of this that I haven't edited yet. I am probably doing that in the next few weeks, but I thought it would be fun to post it with an update. So there's a bunch of plants that, especially Hoya, that I unboxed. I'm grouping them all together and then doing an update once I have time to edit that video. It's not showing signs of growth yet, but it is rooting. So that's great success in my opinion. The other one that I moved here from, in this case, the, oh, thrips. Wait, let me show you first. Can you see that? Let's kill it carefully so we don't kill the leaf itself. Okay. Goodbye, sir. You're not welcome here. Come off. Yes, okay. So this is my tiny Anthurium warocqueanum. I got this on an event in June last year from the plant account, lovely Myrta, and it has grown, sized up. It used to live in a prop box, and then I moved it out. I don't know why exactly, but I moved it out, and this is the latest leaf. It's in a cute pot as well that says, "You grow, girl," which I thought was fitting, but also it just literally fit the pot. And I'm excited to see this grow more. As you noticed, I have some thrips issues, but I'm not super worried about that. I kill them when I see them, and probably beginning of next month, I'm getting new good bugs in anyway, and they're gonna demolish all of the bad bugs. The last one that I'm picking is a new plant I haven't showed you yet, and one I didn't think I would ever own. This is Dieffenbachia Reflector, which is a beautiful patterned Dieffenbachia with kind of velvety leaves. I don't know if that comes across. We bought this a while ago with my boyfriend. He got to pick plants that got to live here in the bathroom because this was his vision with the palm tree over here and the leaves that he loves. And this was something that he liked a lot. He likes big leaves, basically bananas, palm trees, anything with big leaves. And it's growing really well. Look, those two new leaves are new since we bought it, which was only, I think, a few weeks ago. So I'm pretty impressed. It is more toxic to pets than my other plants, so we were keeping an eye on it. But honestly, our cats have never chewed on a plant at all. Only ones that look like grass, like my ponytail palm got chewed down to the stem. But anything that doesn't resemble grass, they're not touching. So I think it's safe. If you have cats or pets that do chew on your leaves, then keep in mind that Dieffenbachia and Aglaonema, I think both of them are a little bit more toxic to pets than our regular aroids are, which are also mildly toxic to pets, by the way. Let's move upstairs. Upstairs is usually where Maggie relaxes on our bed. And I have two plants to show you here. The first one kind of needs a new trellis because look at this long tendril over here. This is my Hoya Michele Splash that used to be, wait, can I show you this leaf first? Used to be super, super splashy. This was the original plant as well that looked like that. And it just grew a new leaf that is a lot less splashy, but that's okay. And another leaf here. Wait, yes. So it is finally growing again after struggling with flat mites and probably also thrips. But I love how much it has sized up with this latest leaf. And I don't mind that it's not all the way splashy. That can always come back. Splash is not stable. So even if a plant is called Splash in the end of the name, that doesn't mean that it will always have splash. It depends on the conditions, I think, and the light and the maybe also humidity. I'm not sure if people have researched this enough to know. But I think once I give this tendril more support, I think I'm just going to stick something in. Then that's gonna also grow new baby leaves and we'll see how they turn out. I am very excited. And then the second plant I want to show you up here is my Alocasia mycolitziana Friedeck. This was the original leaf. As you can see, it is yellowing and super droopy, but that's okay because it started growing again. And first it grew an inflorescence for me. Hold on, the camera is struggling a little bit. See? And it is actually a variegated inflorescence. Can you see that on the stem here on the little leaf thingy? There is patterns and then the new leaf came out. It is not fully open yet, but look, it's a lot of white. We'll have to be careful. And I did find a thrips on there when I grabbed it this morning, but I love this plant so much because the white is velvet. And if there is something that is the most beautiful in the world, well, there's several things that are beautiful, but I absolutely love the white velvet. There's actually a few babies here. Yeah, you can see the little points at the bottom. So I'm hoping they're gonna grow cute plants as well this season. I am very, very excited. Mickey is being adorable and sleeping over here. Next up, a few plants that are downstairs. Hello, future Rose here. Unfortunately, this next part of what I filmed, the file got corrupted because my battery died, so I'm refilming it. The next plant I showed, and I want to show again, is this staghorn fern that I bought when we bought the Dieffenbachia as well. I bought quite a few new plants, more like common plants. And actually, I've wanted to try and mount a staghorn fern for a while now, and I always said that this one, I think it's Platycerium bifurcatum, is not my vibe, the silvery one. I said, I don't like the color, it's not for me. And then I saw this one and I bought it and it is beautiful. I take it all back. It's growing really fast as well. Can you see the nice shields? And here, for now, I am gonna leave this in its pot because I heard they're actually a lot easier to grow in a pot than mounted because they dry out a lot quicker mounted. But look how much it is growing. There was a new frond or whatever it's called growing here. The shields are growing. It's just growing all over the place. And I'm so happy that I decided to change my opinion and try it after all because it's so cool. I love it. The second one I showed was my Gloriosum apple, which I haven't showed you in a long time because this leaf, as you can see, actually is the last one of the original plant that I had. That was huge. I repotted it in the big aeroid repot video a while back, and I noticed that it didn't have many roots left. So now finally, can you see? It's heavy. This one, it is growing again. There are some marks on here, probably because of thrips, maybe also because of the direct sun it's getting. But yeah, it's finally growing again, and that makes me really happy. I love Gloriosum. There's a little baby over on this side that is growing, and that's growing another leaf. And then in here are two little plants. This one is making a new leaf, and this one actually has a very cool, pretty big leaf with a little bit of a funky shape. It's like a little bit more triangle than usual. Usually they're very heart-shaped, but it's beautiful and velvet, and I'm so happy that it's making a comeback. Hopefully by the end of this growing season, this will be full of beautiful leaves once again. The last plant for May is my Monstera Thai Constellation Mint. That's how I got it. Some people are convinced that it's actually a platinum, but I don't know exactly what the idea is. This was the original leaf I got it with. It has rooted really well. Yay. That's amazing. And then here, very exciting, we have one new growth point, which is opening slowly. It is a little bit damaged from probably thrips, but it looks nice and minty. And then this leaf, which is so stunning, almost fully white with some mint. It's almost hard to see in this light, but some mint speckles and then some green speckles. I am so in love with this new leaf. I am so excited to see what this plant will turn into because I have not that many expectations. A friend gave this to me and the idea was a bit of a mystery, and it's still a little bit of a mystery, but I'm just very, very excited to see this and see hopefully the next few leaves to come out because it is the growing season, so hopefully it's going to grow quickly and beautifully. Since I am filming a little bit later as well, I thought I'd show you this update on the little second growth because that leaf has now opened. It's a little bit wonky, but it's very, very cute. And someone commented on a reel that I made that this second point will stop growing. In my experience, it doesn't actually have to stop growing at all. It can continue from two growths. If it does stop, you can always propagate to separate the two growth points. But for now, both of them are growing and developing, and I'm very excited about it. And that's it for this month's favorites. Let me know what your favorite plants were in May, which plants are growing well for you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe below if you haven't already, and you can join my Patreon or YouTube membership as well for extra content. And I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye!